What?
Hello, welcome to
Oh.
episode 3, technically, of the Lost Mines of Phandelver. I hand over to our great DM, Darth.
All right. So today I have with me Miego.
Hey, I'm playing Jin of the Crypt Garden. He is a gnome druid of the Circle of Stars. The Crypt Garden is south of Phandalin and was known as the Crooked Forest because some of the trees there have been bent by ancient creatures. So fun Faroon fact.
Fun fact.
Mhm.
James.
Hi, I'm James. I'm playing Elios Bane. Elios Bane is a courageous yet slightly naive ranger who believes in doing the right thing. That's me.
All right. Dan.
I'm Dan. I'm playing Raphael, a sketchy warlock from Baldur's Gate who was born in nobility, sheds an air of nobility, and he's kind of a dick. But he starts in the right place.
All right. And Salty.
Hi, I'm Salty or Oscar, depending on how you feel. I will be playing Corbin, the draconic bloodline sorcerer, and I'm also born of nobility from the exact same place that Rafir is, and I'm the one that keeps him in check.
In check. What?
Tries to.
All right. So when we last left off, you guys had entered the Red Brand hideout and spent a lot of time exploring said hideout. And you last left off after you finished killing two very stubborn. I can't remember what the monster was. Two very stubborn creatures guarding a bridge, but they were not trolls.
Across
We're
the bridge
not.
we go.
Yes,
Mhm.
indeed.
Who picked up the +1 sword, short sword? Was that
That is
Rafir?
me. Yes.
It was a long
Congratulations on your new
sword.
blade.
Yes,
a
I
long
can't
sword,
use
too.
it yet.
Oh,
I need to take an hour. I need to take an hour to meditate with it if I want to
Oh
use
yeah,
it.
true. So you can make it your packed weapon. All right.
Mhm.
Well, we enter back there. I will repost the map in the chat just to give everyone a reference.
You're a beautiful man. Appreciate you.
Give me like 2 seconds to.
That's too long. I take it back.
Oh, all right. Or just for some reason do that. All right.
You can just look at my screen share.
Yeah, that works too. Either one. I didn't know if you had it open,
Word.
but you
There it
guys
is.
are currently in the Twin Bridge area.
Mhm.
If I'm not mistaken, some of you are in the cave cavern-ish that's underneath the bridges, as that's where you slayed the two monsters, and you have a path to your left. You can't really see where that goes, and then you have the closer path to your right, which once again, it's just a little bit too far to see where you can currently go.
I think personally we should take the left path.
It's gonna give him that weird bird tilt because I'm still at axe speak.
I'm gonna.
Excuse me, I seem to have the same spell prepared 3 times over. I'll return shortly.
I'm just gonna shrug. So you lead. Oh well, I lead. You follow. But where do I lead?
I think we should go to the left. I feel like there's a sense of something that needs to be done on the left first before we go to the right.
Well, then I'll
Following in
just
agreement.
sort of shrug and start walking to the left.
Yep, I'll follow.
Right, and as you reach that entranceway, you see a set of stairs going down to where you can see a door on your left, and then you see another hallway. You can't really see how far it goes on your right side.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and open the door on my left. I'm just sort of like as I'm walking past, grab the handle and twist it to try and open it.
I'm gonna look
Uh,
over his shoulder like a weird ostrich.
Give me a perception check before you do.
That will be a 20.
All right.
Dirty
As
20.
you
Dirty
a
20.
dirty 20 doesn't really change it. As you listen and you're walking down the hallway, you hear the sounds of you hear some gruff voices. You can't quite make out the words. Let me just double check to make sure that I know what language this is being said in before I lie to you.
I speak all the languages.
It's most likely being spoken in Goblin. So if anyone understands,
I do not
Goblin,
speak that
then-
language.
Not
I
all.
thought
I
spoke
understand
all the
Goblin.
languages. Yeah. So then Jin, you would be hearing very like demanding commands as someone. It seems like someone's being shouted to do orders. What they are, it ranges from like roll over like a dog or like lick the floor, stuff like that. It's you're not quite sure what exactly is happening in there, but
And this was coming from our right, correct?
no, this is coming from the left.
Oh, the room
From
that I'm
the-
about to
yeah.
enter? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the right you aren't able. It's a little bit too far. You don't hear anything in there.
Okay.
So he's gonna narrow his eyes and then squawk and hit around like the doorknob area with his axe beak, like, "Meow!" and then look at Rapier.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna like squint one eye and look at the axe beak like and scratch my head a little bit like the fuck as I still open the door.
And then I'll just plow in, making sure they're not hurting a dog.
As you do, you see 3 bugbears and 1 goblin. The goblin seems to be the one who's getting yelled at by the bugbears.
Might have made a wrong call, gentlemen.
Never mind, it's not a dog. We can leave. This is domestic.
As
We
you
don't
come
need to
in,
involve.
as you come in, the 3 bugbears have their backs to you, so they can't see you. But the goblin sees you, and he passes out
Does he?
immediately. Well, Jin said he was running into the room.
He just sees Jin, right? The rest of us are still outside.
I was moving in as well, so
Okay,
Jin would
he
have
says
pushed me
those
out of the
two.
way and then I followed in.
I would have
Go
called
first.
behind as well. Yeah.
Alright,
Oh.
so he sees everyone but Elios.
Yeah,
Then.
I don't think I was
Or
bursting
sponge.
anywhere.
Yeah, but the
Just a
goblin
sort of
falls
head-
unconscious
Oh, okay.
as soon as he sees the party.
In
Or
general,
everyone minus Elios. Yeah.
Elios now being the sneaky bitch almost all the time because got level 3. Very exciting. Most important.
And as he does fall over, you see the bugbears like turn their heads, and you see one of them take his finger and start poking the goblin, as they're very confused why he fell over. And then one of them turns behind and sees a giant ostrich and 2, not humans, but 2 humanoid creatures behind them, and everyone needs to roll initiative.
Sorry, gentlemen, I might have made a wrong call on the direction that we were supposed to go. That's my bad.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, we were gonna
back
get to all
in.
the rooms eventually, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, bird's quick today.
The bird is quick.
24.
Oh, the
Welcome to
ranger is quicker.
Gloomstalker.
But the man who was not in the room is quicker. All
Yeah,
right.
he's ready and sneaking about,
Elios, you are first.
Sick. Okay. I will burst into the room, take one look at the bugbear. Decide if I want to spend a spell slot. Do I want to spend a spell slot? Nah. And I will attack him once. For, that is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, rolling damage on beyond. That's 8 damage.
All right. The first bugbear does not like that.
Okay, I would attack him again. That is a 23 to hit.
That indeed hits.
That is 6 damage. And this was a bonus action. And then I shall attack him again. And that's a nat 20. And that will be 12 damage plus I am also the Gloom Stalkering. Can I not roll this? Is there a place where I can... Where is it? You just an extra 1d8 damage of the weapon's damage type on hit, so we just roll another 2d8. Nice. Okay, yeah, that's another 6.
Yeah, the first bugbear that noticed you guys is immediately filleted by Elios as he just steamrolls into the room and murders him.
And then I will like to back up and see if I can get back outside the room.
All right.
Okay,
You're
we'll
able to
leave.
make it about to the doorway.
Yeah, that'll do.
Just because.
That'll do, as long as I'm behind that lot.
All right. Next, is that your turn?
No, I'm going to action search and do it all again. Yeah, no, I'm done.
All right. It is now the other bugbear's turn. They rolled pretty well, and they do not like that as they turn around and see the giant ostrich, as well as the two humanoids, and also the man who just murdered their friends. And as much as they would want to just go murder him,
I'm just an
They
innocent
think-
ostrich. They should probably go after him. You know,
you might be right. You might be right about
What?
that.
what kind of monsters are they that they're like, that guy murdered my friend. I'm gonna hit this bird.
I'm gonna hit this ostrich instead, bro. But they will go into
One
the
is dead.
ostrich
Yeah, they
just
should.
because the ostrich is in front. So the first one will go into the ostrich.
Come on, bugbear, bring it on.
There's only 2 left at this point, right? Because you killed one of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, there's only 2 left. That's an 11 to hit the ostrich?
That'll hit.
Oh, all right. That will be 6 damage.
All right.
As he just pulls out a morning star and just smashes you in the face with it,
All
or
right.
attempts to, but your beak is able to help protect from the
Parry with my
front.
beak.
You parry with your beak. All right,
That's
and
a
then
rip shot, though.
Are
The
you a
next-
large creature? Jim?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Right now, yes. So someone could ride me like a horse.
Yes, I just I wondered what
Terrifying,
happens to Robert in this situation.
I probably have the
Robert
whole-
is riding Jimmy Ostrich.
Just
The
a
roles are
wolf perched
reversed.
on top of an ostrich.
You've been riding me all week. It's my turn.
And then they will turn. The other one will turn to Corbin as he is the first one who spoke to them, and he will attempt to swing at him. Does a 19 hit?
A 19
sorry, is
will
he-
hit, good sir.
Is he
So he's
walking up
moving
to
past
Corbin?
me.
He is indeed walking up to Corbin.
Okay. Well, I mean, not necessarily
Uh,
walking past you. He's got quite a lot of
Hey.
distance, right?
He walks around, yeah.
Well, right,
And
both threatening each other still.
he smacks you for 8 damage.
Rude.
Pussy.
That is his turn. It is now Jin and Robert's turn.
All right. Just for fun and to hopefully set my teammates up for success, I'm going to use the shove action to the one that hit me and push it prone. So I will make a strength athletics check. He gets to make an athletics or dexterity check, and we'll see what happens here. I get a +2 to athletics when in bird form. So we'll
All
add 2
right,
to
you
this
got to beat
die,
an
20.
18.
Oh, I rolled a 17. Damn it. Okay.
Unfortunate, as he stands firm in his place.
I got close though. He knows this bird means business.
He does. He does know the bird needs business. That means the bird needs to die quickly.
Oh. I'll be surprised when he smashes the bird in the head another time. Let's see. And Robert will take his bite. I'm within 5 feet, so let's do this with advantage. As Robert rolls a 1 and a 9 for a total of 13.
That will unfortunately miss.
All right.
As,
Well, he tried his best.
Yeah,
That's
as he's
important.
able to just dodge out of the way.
All right. He's going for the goblin on the ground after next round. Yeah. Easy meal.
All right.
Alright,
Is that
that's
your
my turn. Yep.
All right. Raphael, that is now your turn.
Okay. So just looking at the battle map here, I'm
Don't
next
do
to
that.
E2, which is the goblin that's on
He
the
is
ground.
unconscious,
Correct,
yeah.
unconscious.
He is
So yeah,
passed out.
I'm going to move towards the E3, which is closest to Jin, because my burb is getting whacked, and I don't like it when my burb gets whacked. So I'm gonna draw my sword and attempt to swing at this bugbear, which will be a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
For 10 damage.
Oof. He did not like that. As you just gore him in his side. He very unhappy.
Yep, and that will be my turn.
Alright. It is Mr. Corbin's turn now.
As electricity sparks from each 5 of my fingers, I turn from all 10 of my fingers. I turn and point both hands towards E1, and I attempt to shock him with a lightning jolt. That'll be a 23 to hit.
Dang, what is with you guys in 23s? That hits.
Alrighty, he is going to initially take 3 damage, but
Alright.
on top of that, at the start of his turn, until he succeeds, he has to make a strength/athletics check against my spell save DC to escape from my lightning jolt.
I'm
As my
assuming
turn
that'll
ends.
happen. I'm assuming that'll happen on his turn.
On the start of his turn, correct.
All right. He seems generally unfazed, except by the fact that he is now sort of he's sort of bound together. But he seemed generally unfazed by the damage that you just did.
Yes, he is grappled.
Is that your turn?
With that, my turn will conclude indeed.
Elios Bane, it is now your turn.
Oh, 'tis it. Exciting. I shall look at the bugbear next to us. And, how dark is it in here?
It's lit. There are some
It's well
torches
lit?
on the
Great.
walls.
Okay, that's
yeah.
fine. That'll be a 19 to hit.
Wait, hold
That-
up. Well, hold up 1 second. I just need to make sure with grapple if you get advantage.
I would get advantage, yes.
Yes, so you get advantage.
The target is
Restrained
incapacitated.
does, grapple does not.
Oh,
Restrained gives advantage to attackers. Grappled does not. Grappled just drops their speed to 0. It's like the only thing grappled does.
kind of
Yeah, I think we've ruled advantage on grapple in James' campaigns.
no. It's when they've been knocked prone that I've given advantage on being hit. But normally it's not just grappled. It also you grapple and then you do something, right? Yours just does grapple.
It is
cool, yeah.
essentially only grappling, yes.
That's okay. Let's see if we can change his condition to dead. That's a 19 to hit.
That indeed hits.
Cool.
Thank you, Mac.
8 piercing damage.
All right. He seems a little bit more phased by that.
He's still alive?
Indeed, he is.
Yeah, I'll hit him again.
That sounds like a good idea.
No, I won't. That's a 10.
Yeah, that will not hit again.
Hold on. I have a thing somewhere. What can I do with this?
He has a thing.
He does have a thing. But I can't remember what the thing is. Huh. No, never mind. That's fine. I do not have a thing.
He does not have a thing.
Yeah, I shall stay there.
All right. And with that, we now go to the bugbear's turn. E3 shall attempt to hit the bird as he is not a fan.
Who's not a fan of axe beaks?
Ooh, that is a natural 20 to hit said bird.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Right.
Probably not gonna be a bird
And that is that is 16 damage as he just brings down the hammer on top of your head.
All right. I'm no longer a bird. I'm now a
Right.
little
And
gnome
now
again.
he is befuddled how the bird turned into a gnome. He's very confused. The other bugbear, you said strength save?
He needs to make an athletics save.
Right. Yes. Let's see, what is your DC?
13.
He does not make it, and since
He
he's
will
grappled,
he can attack me or Elios because we are within range.
All right, he shall attack Elios as Elios actually was able to do something to him, so he deems him a bigger threat here. That is an 11 to hit. Corbin or Elios, I mean.
Either way, I think it misses both of us.
Yeah, either way, it misses. The lightning bonds that are grappling him keep him from aiming correctly, and we move on to Jin.
All right. Well, I'm just a little gnome again. Check. Yeah, I'm just going to use my leeching weapon cantrip and try to hit him with my scimitar.
You may attempt
front of
to.
Yeah, E3 there. Oh, I'm probably gonna miss with a 11.
That does indeed hit. Even though he is befuddled how you turned from big chicken into small gnome, he's still able to dodge.
Understandable. And good bonus actions. Starry form. I don't need to take a starry form just yet. Yeah, that's my crappy turn. Robert will try to bite him. He'll come up and help me. To my left there. And let me find where I hid my dog bite action. There we go. Wolf bite. With an AC 18 hit.
It does indeed.
Oh, awesome. All right, so he gets to take 8 damage, and then he gets to try to make a DC 11 strength saving throw to avoid being knocked prone.
He is knocked prone as Robert comes up and grabs his Achilles heel and just pulls out from underneath him as he falls to the floor.
I'll take it.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn. I accomplished something.
You did indeed, Rafier.
Okay, well, seeing the bugbear in front of me knocked prone, I'm going to take a big swing. That would be with advantage, so it's going to be a big swing.
It's not a small swing, it is a big one.
And that is a 24 to hit.
That shall indeed smack him.
One off a crit too, which is unfortunate.
Oof.
Adamantine weapon?
He has an adamantine.
For 5 damage.
Adamantine.
It's not a very big swing after all.
Yes, as you come down, attempt to bring your sword down to cleave through his neck, it gets stuck in his neck. Only able to pierce a tiny bit of it, dealing him 5 damage, although he is not very happy currently. Is that your turn?
Yes, that will be my turn.
Alright, Corbin.
As the electricity continues to pulse through my fingers, as a maniacal laugh comes out of my mouth, E1 will take 9 damage.
All right. E1 does not like that. He is looking a bit more wounded now. Still very grappled, though, unfortunately.
And with that, my turn will conclude.
Elios Bane, it's now your turn.
Is this thing still alive? Jesus. Yeah, we'll hit it. I should have designated it as my most favorite of foes. That's a 14 to hit.
That will not hit.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, weirdly, I can do something very strange that would make me more useful, but I don't see how it would be worth doing. The next one's a 22 to hit.
That indeed hits.
Let's get ourselves a dice. One dice over here. Oh, fuck it. Okay, my dice. Nice knowing you. That's 7 plus 3. 10 damage.
He is now slain.
Oh, good. He is removed. And I think I will maneuver a little bit over here. I don't want to be in melee range, so I'm just going to sort of stand behind Robert.
All right. Is that
Oh,
your
and
turn?
with his death, I will stop casting and return to a normal non-electric finger man.
End of
All
my turn.
right.
Thank you.
And with that, the final bugbear shall get up. His neck, partially cut through, shall turn to Refier, the man who attempted to behead them, and attempt to schmack him.
Mac.
Does a 10 schmack
No.
you?
No, not at all.
Unfortunate, as he is very dizzy from blood loss. Jin, it is your turn.
All right.
Wipe the party with these, by the way.
We probably got this guy pretty well taken care of, but I'm gonna try that leeching weapon again. Bonus action. Actually, yeah, bonus action leeching weapon, and it stood up, right? So I don't have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, so be it. Try to give him a scimitar. Ooh, that time I probably actually hit him with a 22.
That does, and I believe that you'd be flanking, so since he turned to Refier, so you would have advantage either way.
I'm not opposite him. Anyway, 8 damage from my scimitar. And I will
How would you like to
recover
describe him
a couple hit points.
falling?
Describe him falling.
Mm-hmm. How would you like to?
Well, he's focused on Rafir, who's like a normal-sized opponent. My probably tiny-ass gnome. It's probably just saddling up behind him and then just cutting out just the tendon at the back of his knees, so that he just kind of can't stand
Timber?
anymore and crumples. And then give him a couple extra stabs and have the wolf just kind of go in on him. Just
All right.
try to put him down.
With that, all of the threats besides the lone goblin, is over. So
Yep.
we are out of initiative.
DM called it a threat. Kill it.
I did not call him a threat.
Said all the threats, but which
I said
would
all
include
the
him in the threat
threats
category.
are killed. Then there's one goblin who is currently passed out.
All right. Well,
Are we out of combat or are we still in initiative?
You're out.
how's everyone doing?
Well,
Fine.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one that really got the shit kicked in. I'll figure it out later.
So I'm going to look
Unless-
at the goblin.
Okay. I was gonna say.
And I think I'm going to maybe bind its hands.
Okay.
I would take like the sheet off the bed of a bed or within the room or something like that and use it as a binding for his hands.
Alright.
And then I'm going to slap him until he wakes up.
The minute that you go that you slap him, he awakens. He is very, very scared currently.
Perfect. And then I'm going to gesture to Jin because he spoke to goblins in their last encounter with them, and I'm going to ask him to interrogate the goblin.
Let me see. Who are we looking for? Black Spider hired the glass staff, the Red Browns to deter adventurers. What do we want to ask him?
I would ask him start with asking him if he knows where the glass staff is.
They'll kind of crouch down so I can kind of look the goblin in the eye. What's your name, friend?
Name? Droop.
Droop. That's depressing.
Kind of goes to
How'd you-
shrug.
How'd you wind up here, Droop?
Those bugbears, they kidnapped me and forced me to own a show for them.
Well, that's done with now. You can go, but I got a favor to ask.
Mm.
There's someone called the Glass Staff. You seen him? You know if he's around?
Oh, Droop been in this place for a while. I know all the secrets and all of the trap places. I know everything here.
Traps. What can you tell me about traps?
And then he'll go on to tell you about different locations that are trapped. From what he tells you, the only real one that was like of big importance is the one of this. It was the spike pit, as
Yeah, we
well
already fell in.
as that you almost fell in, and then the secret skeletons in the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Those are the only major traps that he tells you about, other than like some minor things like what all the rooms are, where guards may be posted and things like that. He doesn't have much more information than that.
Right.
Although, oh, no. Well, what else would you like to ask him?
Well, I guess yeah. If kind of who else might occupy this space, other than those 3 bugbears? We know we've killed a couple of red brands, and we killed those weird eye monsters. But are there more
I
bugbears?
like them. They were not fun. They always yelled at me for going over their bridge. I had the bugbears with me, so they let us pass. But I'm not sure how many you killed, so I can't quite say how many are still here. I do know that the room over there, and he'll point across the hall to the hallway where you see another door.
Mm-hmm.
I do know the room over there. They have more. There are people. I think they're playing. They're playing some gambling game. I think I'm not quite sure. And then there's Glass. There's Glass Man. He here too.
Mhm.
Uh,
Samuel Jackson's character from Unbreakable.
I don't know who that is. I'm just a goblin who was forced to be Bugbear Pet, so
Seems
I
fair.
don't know who that is. Uh, Droop would really like it if he could come with you guys, since you're new master now, right?
No one's a master. If you want to follow us till you get out to safety, that's fine, but we are not your master.
And you hear you say that, and I'm going to say no. I'm just going to shake my head. No.
Oh, well. Okay. I do know more things.
Alright.
But if you don't want Droop around, that's fine then. He looks real sad.
Stay with Robert.
Uh,
He needs belly scritches.
Robert?
Robert. Give the wolf a pet.
He'll turn over and see the wolf right in his face that he somehow missed. Oh, wait, you feed Robert to Wolf? You feed Droop to Wolf?
Not if you treat him well.
Oh,
Take care of Robert, and he won't eat you.
oh.
Stay toward the back.
Okay, I will.
We're going to take care of the degenerate gamblers, as Allah would have us do. Yeah. I don't know what else we can get out of this guy. So let's addressing the party. There are some men gambling in the other room. It seemed like men, not bugbears, but I can't be sure. And that the glass staff is here somewhere. We'll let him follow until we're outside, and then Droop can be on his way.
If he gives us away, I'll take his head.
Fair. All right. Droop, stay at the back. Stay quiet. All right.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And he will go to hide behind Robert.
Let's go.
Perhaps I might see if I can get in quietly and catch them by surprise. These gamblers.
You may attempt to.
If you so choose.
Sounds good.
So yeah, I'll sort of head up to this door here.
I forgot. Is anyone going to check the bugbears for anything before they leave?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll
there's 4 beds in there, it looks like,
Yeah.
and some folk.
All right. Upon searching him, you will find 33 silver pieces, an eye patch made of black leather, some semi-precious stones that are worth 50 gold pieces, and an iron key that, upon picking it up, Droop will tell you that unlock all the doors that might be locked. That master key.
I'd like to turn to Jin and ask him, do you think perhaps the goblin might open the door for me? He is less likely to be surprising to the people within.
Are you up for a little danger, Droop?
I don't do good with danger, but
Can you open a
if that's
door?
what you want, I can try.
We just want you to open a door and then walk back to us. Can you do that?
Doesn't seem too bad.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you're gonna open
Which
a door.
door?
Right in front of us. Literally right in front of us.
Open the
He
door.
doesn't speak common, so he doesn't know.
No, but like, just,
Yeah.
I don't know how else to, yeah.
Point. That door,
He
and
will.
then fall to the back.
He will waddle over there. He shall grab the door hinge. He opens it up, and then walks back. Perfectly fine.
Can I see anyone in there when he opens the door?
You can. You see about 4-ish, maybe 3. It's kind of hard to tell. Just because, you know, you are far away and you're looking to a door.
Well, I mean, I can shoot a
No.
longbow at 500 feet. I'm pretty sure my eyes are decent enough to see into the next room.
Well, it's more along the lines of what you're
What
looking
the
through
oiled eyes see.
is small enough that you can see a couple people in there, but you're not sure exactly how many are in there.
Cool. I'd like to give the nod to my friends, and I'll lead us in. And with that, I will draw my bow and shoot at the people I can see.
Right. From what you can see, you see 4 men. They are playing. They're playing Knuckle Bones, and very uninterested in anything. They didn't even notice that the door was open until an arrow flies in, and as he goes to roll his dice, arrow just comes straight through, hitting his dice. As they all turn to you, notice you, roll initiative.
Woohoo! Respectable 15.
Well, 4.
Big 19, baby.
21.
All right.
Oh, no.
And with that, Elios, you are the first to act.
What did Elios get? I didn't even see his initiative.
He rolled it with his dice.
Oh, we're allowing that?
Yeah, as long as you
So I
tell
would
me.
normally not, but I'm in the middle of moving 25 counters around.
As long as you don't give me sus rolls, I'm fine with you rolling physical dice.
I got a nat 20 every single time.
Uh,
29 for initiative.
yeah.
Your
Well,
plus
speaking
9
of natural
bonus.
numbers, my first attack will be a nat 1. Should we go again? Wait. Do I get... Miego, when you attack from stealth, from hidden, do you get advantage because you're a rogue when you sneak attack? Or do you get advantage because you're hidden?
If they are unaware that you exist or are where you are, you can have advantage.
Yeah,
So it
I
depends
know
on
that you
if
said that they
they're
were surprised by the first
surprised
arrow
to
death, so...
Yeah, so
Yeah,
they can-
but the hallway that you are in, assuming that you closed the door to the other room, is not lit very well.
Oh,
so
in
you
that case,
would be
I'm
able to-
invisible. Well, then, yes, I would assume advantage is a thing.
Yeah, so then you would have advantage.
Provided they use
full-
dark vision to detect me in the area that I am in, then I am
No,
invisible.
they have no dark vision.
Then I'm
so,
really invisible. Cool.
so
Well, in
you're
that
super
case,
invisible.
my nat 1 will be... Yay! My nat 1 will be an 8 to hit.
Doesn't really fare.
I
any
rerolled my
better
1 and got a 3. Okay, cool. I will take my second attack. And that will be a 21 to hit.
That one shall hit.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick one at random. Does anybody look bigger than the others?
No, they all look about
Cool.
the same.
Whoever it is, he's gonna take a fandangulous 9 damage. Piercing.
All right. As the one who was rolling the dice, the first arrow shoots. They look over. All they see is they do see the group, except for Elios, and then they just see arrows just flying out of the darkness. Very confused as he is hit in the shoulder.
Okay. Sorry, he takes an additional 8 damage from the fact that I exist.
8 AD.
Yes, additional 8. So.
Then the dealer is not alive.
Good. And then I
Just do E2. Just take E2 off.
E2.
Honestly.
By...
Yeah, just take him up.
Okay. I think that's. Oh, I could have Hunter's marked. Huh? Who knew? Didn't know that. That's really scary. Anyway, that'll conclude my turn. Apparently I can Hunter's Mark and attack twice with a bow and do an extra d8 damage and use Favoured Foe all in one go. That's nice to know. I'll do that one day later. Please continue. I'm going to stay outside the door.
Emo Corbin, it is now your turn.
Emo Corbin, and by that he means Emo Salty, who's playing Corbin, is going to toss, as lightning forms in his hand in the shape of a knife, he will throw it at E3. E3 has a 21 to hit.
That indeed stabs him.
Stabs him indeed a douche, as I find my D10. For 6 damage, and him and E1 must both take a dexterity saving throw.
All right. E3 shall spectacularly fail it. And E1 shall also spectacularly fail it.
They will both take 10 extra damage.
E3 is dead as the lightning knife courses through him. And E1 is very hurt.
The electricity courses through their bones.
Unlimited power.
With my knife of electricity that is definitely not frost, I will end my turn.
You hear one of the guards be like, "Is it cold in here?" With that, Jin, it is now your turn.
All right. Just for good fun, I'm just gonna fire a guiding bolt at E4.
All right.
Let's
You
see
may
here.
attempt to.
Boom.
Just so E3 has been hit, so.
Oh, wow. Isn't E3 gone?
I thought E3 was dead. E1 has also been hit.
Okay.
E1 has been hit as well.
I
forgot.
deleted E3.
I wasn't paying attention, but my
I did
attack
delete
roll
it.
was 5
Yeah,
to
you
come out to a 10, so it
that's
doesn't matter.
it.
I'm just gonna miss either one of them.
Yeah, as your guiding bolt just whizzes past them.
I can't roll
shall
better than
Robert
a
do
7
anything?
today. So
Shall Robert
Alright.
do anything?
he's gonna stay back with me and Droop. I don't want him
Alright.
charging up all alone and getting his ass kicked.
Start of the turn of the. It is now the Red Brand's turn. E1 shall get up, and he shall attempt. He will just attempt to run into the darkness as he's unaware of where the arrow shots are coming from. He's very aware where the lightning is coming from, though. But he shall just run up and then attempt to
Movement
swing.
speed?
Movement speed of 30.
Okay.
And he will attempt to attack whoever was shooting the arrows at disadvantage. Does an 11 hit you, Elios?
Unfortunately for him, I am invisible.
Exactly why he did it at disadvantage. E4 will attempt to do the same as, that seems like the biggest threat. And he shall. Does an 8 hit you? All right. That is their turn. Rafier.
Just going to swing at E1 because he's right in front of me.
All right.
It's a 16 to hit
That hits.
for 10 damage.
Who are you hitting? E1?
Yep.
E1 he has fallen.
Okay. With that, I'm going to position myself close to E4 and challenge him. Shield raised, sword at the ready, trying to draw his attention. So, sort of moving in to flank him and draw his attention.
All right. He was looking around trying to find where we're shooting the arrows, so you coming in front of him kind of gave him it really gave him a target. So yeah, he shall turn to you. And Elios, the darkness himself.
Hello. Yeah, cool. E1. 13. Will that hit?
I believe that will not. Yes, it will not hit.
All right, he can have another one. That is a 22 to hit. He may take 11 damage for his troubles.
Right as Rafier finally got his attention, the darkness comes out of nowhere and slashes at him again, as he is now very confused, as he is one person in front of him and the darkness all around him. Will that be your turn?
This little fucker's still alive?
You only did 11 damage, so yes.
How annoying. I thought we'd already hit him with a lightning bolt.
Nope.
No,
that was
that's
the
the
other
other
kill.
guy.
And an arrow.
E1's
no?
already dead.
Oh,
The arrow was the one in the middle that was
Oh,
gambling.
E1's dead?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's dead. Rafier
So you're
killed him.
attacking E4.
Oh, E4 has moved into the corridor as well? Sorry, I
Yes.
missed that bit.
Fine.
I think we moved to him. Well,
I
It
said
doesn't
No,
really matter.
I moved to surround him.
yeah.
So he's over there somewhere with you over there? Or what?
He's in front of you because that's where he would have been standing because E1 was in front of me, and then I would have moved to.
It doesn't
either-
matter. It's
yeah.
Jin's turn. He's probably going to kill him, so.
Sure, whatever.
I don't know
okay,
the way
fine.
I've been rolling.
Robert can do it.
I thought it was my turn.
Yeah, Robert.
Oh no, it
Yeah,
is Corbin's turn. It is Corbin's turn.
Okay. Oh yeah,
My
Corbin.
apologies.
He'll get shit done.
Yeah, he can do stuff.
As I raise my hands, electricity begins to form around E4 as he must make a Constitution saving throw as I use a sorcerer point to quicken spell to make that a bonus action.
That is a 10.
Fantastic. Firstly, he will take 5 damage.
He is dead.
And secondly, I've wasted a quicken spell.
I don't know why you quicken spell him.
Because
but
I was
he
going
is
to
now
walk up
dead.
and hit him with a dagger.
He is now dead, though, as the entire room is cleared out. Congratulations, you cleared yet another encounter.
Yay! I did nothing to help.
Yeah, it's fine.
Moving me.
Yeah.
All right. Go through their pockets. See what they got.
As you go to search, there isn't much to find anywhere else except for on the table, where there is a ton of money, as they were playing a very high stakes game. You have 75 copper, 55 silver, 22 EP. Don't remember what the conversion is for that.
I do. Don't worry.
15 gold pieces, and a gold earring set with a tiny ruby in it, worth 30 gold. But
30.
that is all that is in here. This seems to generally have been the chillaxing common room, so not
The
really
break
much
room?
else to speak of. Yeah, it's the break room.
Jumped all the employees while they were off the clock.
Sorry, I mean to punch the microphone.
Only punch employees when they're off clock, too.
Thank you, Droop. You were very brave.
Just don't do it to me. I'm fine with that.
Speaking of bravery, does he fancy opening a couple more doors? We can maneuver on ahead.
Can you do it again, Droop?
What?
2 more doors.
Open doors for Elios.
He must
Doors
think my
are
eyes don't
terrible.
work. My eyes, my arms.
Okay. It's kind of weird, but
It
I'll
is
go
kind of
along with it. He'll open the door at the top of the room. As you see, the hallway on the other side of the chasm. You have gone in a circle. Congratulations.
Circles are fun.
Sorry, we were asking him to open both doors. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I'm just saying that was the first thing
Yeah.
that...
Oh, okay.
Door, saw some
Yeah.
stuff.
does anyone want to give me a perception check before... does
Yes,
anyone
I
want to make...
do.
Alright.
Oh, there we go. 20 for a 25.
Alright, as you go walk up to the door, you hear faint bubbling and dripping sounds. And you do hear some type of chittering. Not quite sure what that is, but yeah, that's what you're able to gather.
Oh, the day. Water bubbling, churning.
Yeah. As Droop opens the door, you see what appears to be a workshop. You see a rat strangely staring straight at the door. As Droop opens it, if anyone was looking over his shoulder, they will see the rat sort of standing up, and then he'll see the door open, and then he will begin to scurry away.
I'm going to attempt to hit that rat with a
person.
crossbow of lightness.
You may try.
Does that rat dodge a 23?
He has a 500 AC. Of course he does. No, yeah, you tag the rat. And
Damn, adamantium armor. He is going to take 11 damage.
He is
The rat.
omega levels of dead. As he just explodes from the damage.
My rich blood tells me rats are disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Unnecessary.
But yeah. So this is a wizard's workshop. There is a large work table with just a whole bunch of alchemical devices. There's some stewing and bubbling. There's a bookshelf with sheaves of parchment and strange-looking tomes.
Oh, right. Oh, look at the bubbling liquids and stuff. Bubbling is fun.
From
Maybe
you
it's
can
stew.
tell from the basic from the text around said liquids, you can tell that whoever is, you can probably assume that this is the Goop would probably tell you that this is Glassstaff's workshop. It's basic alchemy. It's nothing super advanced. Although, give me an Arcana check.
Ooh, I'm bad at that.
I'd love to assist him on that Arcana
15.
check.
15 may. Are you proficient in Arcana?
Nope.
I would love to assist him in that Arcana check.
You
No,
just
I'm-
make your
I'm-
own Arcana check if you're proficient.
Salty, are you proficient?
I might be proficient on that.
Okay, well then you're able to immediately tell that the concoction here is an attempt to make a potion of invisibility, but he is not doing so hot and making it.
Why would we possibly need to steal a potion of invisibility when our rager himself is capable of it without even drinking?
I'm just saying, that's what it is. And what is everyone else doing? Elios and Rafier.
Literally, I am staring at the door to the right, not because I'm incapable of opening it, but just in case it opens towards us.
Waiting
I have
at
an
the
arrow
doors.
at the ready, and eventually when we're finished with this room and Jin's finished looking around, I'm hoping that our lovely friendly neighborhood goblin might open the door.
All right, Jin, You said you were just looking at the alchemy supplies,
there are
right?
bookshelves.
Yeah,
full
there are
of strange
bookshelves and
books.
other books and tomes and stuff like that.
I don't know. Anyone else want to look at stuff? I don't want to hold us up if I'm the only one looking
I
at stuff.
find nothing outside of that potion that seems to be worthless to us of interest.
Alright. I mean, we can always come back, so maybe we keep moving.
We'll have to come
Not in
back.
agreement as I gesture to the door to usher the goblin to open it.
Alright, Droop, you're up.
All right. He walks up to the door. He attempts to open it. It does seem to be locked. He doesn't jiggle it, he isn't like jiggling.
He has
open.
the
It's
key,
just-
you know.
No one gave him the key. It's
Oh.
just you guys have
Salty
the key.
has the key.
We have
Oscar
a
has the key.
Oh, I thought
don't have the key.
he's been using
I
the
didn't
key
take
to
the key.
open every door.
I
No,
wrote it
Jin
down.
took the
I'll
key.
go open the key. Or I'll go
Yeah.
open the door
Jin-
with my
Jin has
key
the key,
that
then,
I
yeah.
have.
Yeah, you just have the key to open
Okay.
a couple of the doors.
Jin will go up and open it.
Okay.
He'll send Droop back to Robert.
All right. Give me a group stealth check
Open.
before
Ooh.
you open the door.
However, so
Yeah.
convenient that I'm decent at those.
Oh,
17.
21.
21.
14. That's not terrible for me. Oh,
18.
15, because I get a +1 in it.
All right.
Outside
It was a
of
group
combat
stealth check, so more than half needed to pass, so you pass. As you open the door, you see the walls of this bedchamber are covered in drapes of scarlet cloth. The furnishings include a small writing desk with a matching chair, a comfortable-looking bed, and a wooden chest at the foot of the bed. Said writing desk is a dark bearded male in robes studying a tome. He wears a princely mantle of something. I don't know that word. I'm not gonna lie. And then there is a beautiful glass staff leaning against his chair, within easy reach. What would you like?
I'm going to nudge Elios, and I'm going to point to the staff and see if he might sneak over and remove it from the equation.
Are you insane? Ellis just raises one eyebrow at you and just goes, and holds his bow out with an arrow.
Yeah,
Good
rather than that, you'll see me point my hands to the ground and then raise them up as I lift off the ground. As electricity starts to pour out of my body into the ground as I cast Charge Bolt to prepare.
Oh. I was gonna speak to him if that's a option.
Yeah, it's an option. I can hold this for as long as I want, but I have cast Charge Bolt.
Go ahead, Jin.
Can I create a minor illusion real quick?
You can indeed.
So where his staff is leaned up against whatever it's leaned up against, I want to create, because it can fit like a 5-foot cube. It says an object, so I don't know how many more I can make, but at least one other like illusionary glass staff that's right next to it. So if he goes to grab for it, he might grab for the fake one. Yeah. I'm not sure how many I can make because it says an object, but I
Upon
can
all
make,
of
like,
you
3 or
beginning
4.
to cast magic, you see him raise his head a little bit as
You might smell the electricity in the air as I am literally
ozone.
eyes literally blue, body like literally my scales on my skin fucking blazing blue lightning striking out of them, the ground blue underneath me as I'm floating in the air.
I'm just gonna say to him, drop your weapons and surrender. Your time has come.
As he looks up and you start speaking, he goes back to his book. No, I do not think I shall be doing that today.
All right,
I can
hear
tell
me
that
out.
you've
Sorry, go ahead, Doth.
I can tell that you have most likely slaughtered everyone else that was here. But perhaps we can make an arrangement. As he will close the book and to notice a minor illusion, would he have to make some sort of check?
Investigation.
An investigation
Yep,
check. Okay.
DC and successful intelligence investigation check against DC 13.
DC 13. What does he have? Let me double check. He
Right as it's up.
yeah he has +5, so altogether he gets a 14. He is able to discern his staff as he grabs it, and he turns to you all and say, well, listen, we don't quite have to do this. I do know quite a lot of information about the whole operation here in Phandelver. I'd be willing to share it as long as I was allowed to leave freely.
Start with your name.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna open my mouth and I'm going to, like, as electricity kind of pours out of me onto the ground, I'll look at him and I'll say, "A staff of glass, you must be."
Indeed. Well, let me properly introduce myself. I am Arno. I am a former member of the Lord's Alliance.
Whose telephone is ringing?
Whose phone is that? Okay, I thought that was mine. I got.
It's not mine. So it's
It's me, it's me.
I was given the opportunity to hold Phandelver in my pockets, and so I took it. I can tell you everything that I know about who hired me.
As
but-
soon as he says that, can I shoot him?
You can attempt to.
Okay, cool. I'm assuming that will require an initiative roll.
Shoot people.
Yeah, that'll be initiative.
But it seems to me as soon as he's admitted his evil deeds, it's probably fight time. There's no getting out of this for him.
Well,
Let's dispense justice.
roll initiative.
Yeah, I will. That's a nat 20 for a 25 initiative. I think I'd like to go first, if you don't mind.
What did you get? 18 for Arfier Elios.
25, not 20.
Yeah, 25. I got your nat 20. It's just I needed everything else. Jin, did you roll? Yep.
5.
You got a 5.
2
And
plus 3.
Corbin is disposed currently. So
Outside of combat, I rolled a 17, an 18, and that 20.
I know, right?
Back to combat. 2.
I love the fact that with Rangers, if you focus on what you're good at and you ignore everything else, it's really hard to get a bad roll. He's like, roll stealth. I'm like, yes, it's just, I'm invisible. I roll with advantage because I'm in the darkness and I've got a +5. How bad can it go?
I will roll for Corbin just because he is currently disposed. Just so that way we don't sit here waiting. He gets a 7. Clearly, I'm not much better for rolling for him. All right, Elios, give me your hit.
Well, as I fire this arrow with my left hand that holds the bow, I just sort of hold out 2 fingers and I focus him down. I'll be casting Hunter's Mark. I shall designate him as my most favourite of foes. And I shall hit him with a dirty 20.
That hits. As you fire your arrow, you see the staff as he kind of just not smashes it, but he kind of on the ground. A shield appears in front of him as the arrow is barely able to make it through said shield. At the same time, you see, if you look at the map, you see from where the writing desk is, right across from that, a sliding door opens up as 2 ruffians come out.
Okay. He will take 9 piercing damage.
All right.
7 piercing damage. 6 piercing damage. And
Where's
4
all-
piercing
wait.
damage. So that is my initial strike, which was a 6 plus 3, which is 9. It is a 7 on the D8 for being a Gloomstalker with my first strike. It is a 6 on the Hunter's Mark. And it is a 4 on the Favored Foe damage.
Wait, can you bonus action on a surprise attack?
I didn't do a surprise attack. I rolled initiative,
He
got a
was just
nat
first
20.
initiative.
Didn't roll with advantage, and still cracked the cunt.
Oh, you
barely
guys rolled
though.
my initiative for me?
I rolled
got
it just because I didn't know how long you were gonna be, so I didn't know if we should just go to break instead. So I just rolled it.
No, you're
first.
good. I'm back.
I didn't do very well for you, unfortunately.
I can see that.
I think
Okay,
he's still quicker than me, though.
can I attack again?
Can you give me the damage one more time? I'm sorry. So it was a 9.
Shit.
It was a 9, a 6.
Yeah, I've got the 6, the 4, and the 9. It's the first one that I don't... I think it was 7?
No, the first one was a 9. You said you got.
Yeah,
you said
no,
you got a
it's
6
the
plus
next
3.
D8 that I don't know. I think it was a 7, but I'll just roll it again. Oh, well, that's great, isn't it? That's 3. I don't know what it was, but it's 3 now.
Right. Well, he did not like that. As you shoot through the shield, getting him right in the shoulder as his hand begins to waver on the staff a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Okay.
that-
No, I'll take my
All right.
second shot. Which is a 22 to hit.
In Christ.
That is a
Yeah,
D8
that
and
hits.
D6. Yeah, I do love Ranger. Best class in the game. That is 6 plus 3. So 6 damage and another 3 piercing damage. 4 and 9.
Yeah, as you shoot the next arrow, it hits his other shoulder, and he is still very, very wounded and very shaken. We don't need to resort to this. I have a lot of information that I'm sure all of you need to know.
You were given
Is
your
that
chance
not
to
why you're
surrender.
here? Well, I was given a chance to offer my information, and I said,
He
"You
was
go,
not.
and I shall offer you to."
Yeah, he was offered the chance to surrender to the guard and be taken in, not just give his information. We're good.
I'm just saying that, in the grand scheme of things, the information that I hold is quite important. I'm not sure killing me off the bat would be the best bet, especially if you wish to take down the whole of the operation.
That's a lot of words for a 6-second turn, sir.
Is that your turn?
Oh, yeah.
Rafier, it is your turn.
I'm going to smite.
You're gonna what?
I'm going to cast Branding Smite as that second level as a
Okay,
concentration.
I thought you were casting
need to
smite.
attack
I'm
first.
like, are you?
Paladin,
Paladin?
baby!
I
Yeah,
can ready it whenever I like as a bonus action.
yeah, it's a bonus action.
So I'm going to do that before I attack, and I add the smite die to every attack that I do within the next
Mhm.
minute. So I'm going to walk up to him and I'm going to attack him with my sword.
Which smite are you doing?
I'm really
Branding
sorry,
smite.
Dan. That's not how that works.
That's just the first one.
This is just first. Next time you hit a creature with your weapon, the spell ends.
Yeah, the next time.
Yep. Well, yeah, I'm going to hit him. Well, attempt to,
Yep.
which will be a 21 to hit.
That will hit. God damn. Maybe I shouldn't have looked you guys up.
And that's 9 plus 2d6, I think it is. Is 2d6. Let me get my d6. I'll just do custom dice on here because it'll be quicker and easier.
Just like you.
Quick and easy.
For another 11 damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
Amen.
Just in general,
As long
Dan,
as
the
you get the job
concentration
done.
is just to keep the dim light coming out of him. And also
Yeah.
until you hit. Yeah, sorry, I thought you meant you were
Yeah.
casting like Paladin Smite. I was like, yeah, just
Can
do
I
it without
put-
hitting. Fuck it.
Can I pretend to cast my pre-casted charge bolt just for fun?
Well, didn't
You can
we
hit
have two other enemies?
Two other guys in the room.
You have two more ruffians to kill, so you can
Oh,
just use
thank
it on them.
God, dude! I've been sitting. I pre-cast that for a reason.
Well, everyone beat you in initiative, so it's
Well,
fine.
everybody beat you on initiative.
That's I mean that's fair. Well, no, I beat Jin on initiative once, and then Evil Mage beat you on initiative by 1. But it is now the Red Brand's turn. Seeing their master felled, wait here, let me make sure I am rolling to everybody. Alright, the first one
Gasp.
is the first one's very stalwart in what he wishes to do. The second one, however, is not. The second one will drop his weapon, seeing his strong wizard master fall. He will be like, "Listen, kill me if you want, but like, you know." The other one will you coward. He will run up and attempt to hit Raffier, the one who felled his master.
Okay.
Give me a sec. I gotta change this because fuck D&D Beyond. That all right. Well, he swings twice and he misses twice.
Okay. Well, I'm also going to use a packed spell slot to cast Hellish Rebuke as he attacks me for 3d10s of damage.
Doesn't Hellish Rebuke? Don't you have to get hit first? I always thought it was.
It damaged you, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So he missed you both times. So
That's
he didn't
unfortunate.
deal any. Yeah, he didn't deal any damage to you. So I just wanted to make sure because that's.
Was it E1 or E2 that ran up to him for James's sake?
E1. That doesn't matter. You guys are about to murder them anyway.
It's just for the sake of being able to drag a token to the right spot.
All right, Jin. How would you
Alright.
like to murder all of these people?
Let's be honest. I'm gonna roll a 6.
Could use your dice then.
But I'm gonna try. I don't know.
He doesn't make all these macros to then roll real dice. He likes his
Exactly.
macros, trust me.
I spent time programming shit. Granted, just swinging a sword is a macro that already exists and I didn't have to program. But yeah, I'll just try to stick it with a scimitar, the guy that ran up to us. And I rolled a 3 for an 8. So that was cool. Let's see if the wolf does better. He gets advantage because he has pack tactics.
Packy boy.
He do be a packy boy.
He do be a packy boy.
All right. Let's see what Robert does. Ooh, 3 and 11, 15.
That shall hit.
All right, look at that.
Robert, the only one of the
11
two who can
damage.
hit for shit. Yeah, he is not enjoying that.
And then he gets to make a
He-
strength save, DC 11, or be knocked prone. I should
He's
have
not
Robert
very good
knock
at
people
those.
prone, and then I should try to stab him.
Yeah, that would be a good idea, as he is knocked prone.
Nice. All right. Well, I did that. I feel good.
Yeah. Well, with that, Corbin, it is now your turn. How would you will cast your?
As I
super
will unleash my charge bolt for a 19 to hit on E2 because I have disadvantage on E1.
Yep, that hits. He
Yeah. You two surrendered. You leave him alone.
said he
Too late
forfeited
to
his life.
apologize. As lightning comes out of my mouth and forms into a ball into my hands, I'll lift it up into the sky and just launch it at E2.
You see a look in his eyes, and you can if you like look for a split second, he has the thought, why wasn't he your master? As he is smashed with this electric ball.
That is 15 damage.
Somehow, some way, still alive.
Yes, that is that will indeed conclude. Does that take an action? It takes an action after that, yeah. You know, fuck it. I'm out of sorcerer's points. That's my turn.
Elios Bane, is your turn.
It is just E2 that's alive, right?
E1's
E2 and E1 are both
okay.
alive. Both of them gravely wounded.
Cool.
E2 like is barely holding on.
Yeah, but he surrendered. So
yeah,
I will
he
walk up to E1. I will draw my swords, and I will slash him once. And then I will slash him twice. That is a 19 and a 10 to hit.
The first one will hit. The second one shall not.
Okay,
I
it's,
do not think that you can
11
do
damage.
any less. Yeah, he is dead.
And I will look to E2 and lay down your weapons and tell us everything you know.
He just got smashed with a lightning ball after saying he forfeit his life because he had a very strong feeling you weren't going to let him leave alive. So he has no weapons in hand.
Oh, good.
Nor like most of his clothes to speak of, as he was, fucking smashed with an electricity
Charged
ball.
alive.
Yeah.
Literally
Regardless,
electrocuted.
I will tell him to tell us everything he knows. And that'll be me.
All he says, he's just give me an intimidation roll. With
Get down on
advantage.
his knees.
Yeah, I am super, super intimidating. That's a 3.
Did you do it with advantage?
Yes. I rolled 2 3s.
Hearing you stammer, I will stammering, trying to intimidate this man. I will assume that it's now my time to shine, and I'm going to just like put my arm over Elios, push him out of the way, and then raise my voice, standing over this man for a 23.
Listen, I already told you guys that. I already told you guys that I forfeit my life to you. I have no information that will be helpful to any of you.
It doesn't matter. I want to know everything, so tell me everything. Spill your guts before I do.
First pet's name. Mother's maiden name.
Social security number.
Yep, everything.
His
everything.
eyes.
School you graduated from. Street you grew up on. Any security question we might
When
need.
you say spill your guts or I will, he looks to the knife, and for a second in his eyes, you see him thinking about ending it himself.
Having seen this, I think I'd like to step up towards the writing desk that Glassstaff, is that his name, right? Blackstaff, Glassstaff.
Glass staff.
It is Glassstaff, yeah. That he was at, and just I'll turn to the man. What was your role here?
He kind of just shrugs. I was guard.
To be honest with you, another lightning bolt comes out of my mouth.
Must you? While I'm asking him a question?
He answered with nothing of any importance whatsoever, saying he was just a guard.
That's the truth. Is it not?
I feel like he has nothing of any value.
Yeah,
And-
as you shoot the lightning bolt out of your mouth, he's just cooked alive.
Let me roll that for you.
You don't need to.
I need to roll to hit. It's in that one.
Literally, I was going to just, no matter what you said, I was going to let you hit except for that. So yeah, it misses.
Good. I shall just sort of look over at Corbin and control yourself. I'm trying to ask the man a question.
Yeah, the lightning. The lightning has taken over me at this point because of the spell. Like I
will happily shoot you if it helps you.
I was going to say, somebody just slap him and break the concentration.
Yeah, regardless, I'll turn to the man. A guard here. This Glassstaff man, did he have visitors?
As you say that, his eyes turn and are looking behind you.
Okay.
Turn around.
As you all turn around, you see Glassstaff with his staff attempting to crawl away. And as soon as you all notice him, he's, hey there. So, about that information.
I'd like to just step on the wrist that he was holding the staff with. And look to Raphir.
We'll bind him, probe him for information, torture him if we must.
Or we could...
I am offering the information up willingly. There's no need to be tying me up or torturing me or anything of the...
We tie you so you cannot cast any spells, but apart from that... we'll take
almost...
God.
Yeah. An almost static voice comes out of me while you guys are having this conversation. And it seems like a television almost, like out of context, as I like statically tell you, if he's not important, can I kill him? As I speak about the guard.
No.
No.
I'll turn to the guard.
Can somebody break me out of my fucking concentration?
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up and backhand you like a real.
Glassstaff looks at you as you say that. He looks at you, say that, and it's just like, you should work for me. Why are you working for them?
I'll turn to the guard. Run. And
I just
we'll
Yeah.
He will attempt to.
Yeah, we'll let him go.
He has
Yeah,
like
can you
a
roll for hit for me?
dislocated. He has a dislocated
19.
leg. He's crawling away.
Okay, roll damage. D4.
apparently it's 0 with my unarmed strike.
I am going to succeed on that con save.
You need help. I would surely be happy to get him out of it for you,
Yo,
but
counterspell me, dog.
No,
well,
we're not, I'm
he,
not
will
gonna- I'm not gonna-
he'll raise his hands. He'll be like, unfortunately.
Can we just break line of sight so you just can't see anyone to shoot lightning at?
Somebody else just hit him.
I don't know.
After a few minutes of this, he'll Glassstaff will roll his eyes and
After a minute, I break out and I hit the ground and I kind of stumble to the ground and I'll get back up and I'll be like,
So you would have basically been out of it anyway then, because we were questioning the guy.
yeah, it's a minute of concentration. So I attacked the guard once and then I wanted to attack him again. You slapped me and then you started questioning and I broke out of it.
Yeah.
as you all, I'm assuming you all then turn to Glassstaff, who is sitting there.
Well, I think Raphael was tying him up. Just so that he can't.
was
I'm
bound.
assuming he was already tied up.
Oh, okay.
Like I moved to him
So he's bound. He's
behind
sitting.
his hands, and then I slapped Corbin.
Okay. Can I go through his desk?
Go ahead.
You look at the book that he was reading.
It's just a simple book. It seems as though he was reading up on the lore of the land, learning more about the town, learning more about the supposed mines in the area, and that of the sort. Nothing super interesting though. Huh? You won't find anything over there. As he gives you a cheeky smile, saying, all the information you need is right here, and he would attempt to point to his head, but I'm assuming his hands are bound behind his back. So,
Very well on him. You keep insinuating that there's a bunch we need to know. Tell
well,
us.
I'm the only one here who knows what's actually going on.
And you
so
won't shut up about it, so just tell us what you want to tell us.
I don't want to tell you it. It's just I can tell
You
that my life
volunteered
depends
like
on it.
5 times. It's kind
Well,
of obvious at this
He
point.
really wants to tell us.
Right?
think about it from my perspective. You were about to kill that man for not saying anything useful of the sort. So I am just saying that I have information that I think you'd be interested in, so that way I am not immediately killed by the crazy man of lightning over there.
Then give us the information.
I was hired by someone known as the Black Spider.
We already knew that. More relevant information, please.
Will
Did
you
we?
shut up
Yes,
we did.
and let me finish?
Oh, okay.
The Black Spider is a drow. The Black Spider is looking for Way Echo Cave for the Forge of Spells. The dwarves and gnomes of Phandelver's pact used a magical forge to fashion powerful magic items. And recently, this cave has been discovered by... Oh, what was that dwarf's name again? I'm not sure. One of the dwarves in the town. He was a
Gundren.
big one.
Ildar.
Yes, Gundren, that sounds about right. He and his brothers recently found the cave. And so, the Black Spider sent 3 bugbears to help me take control of the population of Phandelver and use the Red Brand to enforce our rule over the land, as they are the closest town with access to said cave. But the bugbears, if you were to question them, although you most likely killed them, you brutes, they know the location of the cave by heart. But that information was kept from me, unfortunately.
We leave a goblin alive?
We did. He's with us, with the wolf.
Yeah, but he's not a bugbear. Does he appear to be telling the truth about not knowing the location of the cave?
Give me an insight check.
Yeah, I'm just looking for my modifier. Sorry, 14.
You're able to tell that he has told you all the information that he currently has access to.
And he has told us
That he,
nothing.
He's
Like-
told us a few things that we didn't know.
and upon searching, I forgot to mention this. I was wrong. Upon searching his desk, you will find a letter.
Oh, sick.
Uh,
I just wanted to know what
it's-
the book was, but if I see a letter, I'd like to hand it to Jin.
The book was nothing. It was
Okay.
a book about the lore of the land, right? So about the Forge of Spells. It didn't directly mention it. It just was mentioning the fact that this land was once plentiful for some reason, for some source of magic from a mine that was lost to time. So basically, nothing you hadn't already known. So as you attempt, whoever reads it, it reads, Dear Lord Albrook, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due in Phandelver. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them, if you can. Kill them if you must. But do not allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me post-haste. I'm counting on you. Do not disappoint me. He will also say one last thing, last staff information he has. No members of the Lord's Alliance know of my betrayal. As far as they know, I'm away on leave.
Perhaps we turn him over to the Lord's Alliance. Let them
Or we
dispense
could
their
just take his
justice.
head.
I'll not
Take his
stop.
head back to them.
I think we should turn him into the gods. Like I said before, we are not executioners, nor are we the lord of the land.
With no electricity left in my body, as I have exhausted all of the magic within me, I'll look over to Elios and I will heartily agree that he's more used to us alive than he is dead.
Well, with the most of the party in agreement, I'll bind his legs and strap a rope to them, bind his legs and his hands behind him, and I'm going to hog tie him and drag him along the ground out of the cave. He's not going to have a pleasant trip.
Is anyone gonna do
This is gonna be
like
a lot
a
of
search of his body or any like
Oh, yeah.
further
I-
searching of the room?
I will be searching his
I'll
person
have a
as I'm
look
bonding.
around. I'll have a look around the room, please.
I'm gonna take his staff.
Yeah, so you take a staff. Tell you about that in a sec. Rafier, you find nothing of real importance on him. You do find a scroll of Fireball and a scroll of Charm Person
Okay.
on his person currently. Elios, as you search the room, you will find, if you open the wooden chest, you will find 180 silver pieces, 130 gold pieces, a silk pouch that has about 10 gold pieces in it, or it has about 50 gold in it. You will find 30 gold.
You
Another
getting
pouch
this?
of
There you go.
I'll send it in the chat if.
No, it's okay. I'm
And
just
then-
checking because you're going very fast.
My bad. And then lastly, you'll find a pearl worth 100 gold.
Ooh, identify.
I mean, if you want, you can try it. It's literally
No,
just a
it's
pearl.
literally the material component to cast the spell identify.
Oh, okay.
I'll look at
Uh,
Gellart and I'll recommend he hands at least the spell of Fireball to me. With
Gellert looks back at
this-
you and reminds you that his name's Elios. Carry on.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at, I'm looking at your.
I know.
Your
I know.
brackets.
I'm guilty of what I get annoyed at everybody else for. Carry on.
But I found the scroll of fireball on the wizard.
Oh yeah, Raphael has.
Oh,
it.
it was Rafier. So I'll ask Rafier. I'll say as long as I stay out of what seems to have put me out of my mind, I probably would be the best to hold on to that.
I'm just going to shake my head at you for the time being, and I'll say no, not until you can display to me that you have more reason.
Oh, all right. With that, I'm assuming you all head back to town.
I would say so.
As you arrive
Poke around
back,
through his lab and grab a book or two to read.
yeah, it's just some basic alchemy books. Nothing. Again, he.
Curious sort.
Yeah, he was of high noble status, but you can tell he brought very little with him. and that is why he was able to leave, like take leave, and not bring any suspicion to the Lord's Alliance because he brought very little of anything worth with him. So he's working with bare bone resources when he used to be working like in Grand Labs. But as you head back to town, Seldar, he'll see you, and he'll be, you brought him. I I wow. Thank you. Uh, I will call for the gods at once. Uh, he will be properly taken, and he will be tried. And then some guards will come over and take him. They'll take him to the townhouse, and he'll turn to you and say, Thank you so much for this. This was while your employers and the dwarves are still their locations are unknown. We do know that 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 glass staff was still causing a muck in this town, and I think he was of partial responsibility for what happened to all of us on the road with the goblins. So doing that is a great service to not only this town, but to me as well. Thank you. And yeah, after a little while of being in the cell and some time alone with Seldar, he is able to find the location. After cranking it out of him a little bit more, he is able to get like a rough estimation on where the dwarves might be held. Although he isn't able to get an exact location, just because. Uh, because Glassstaff didn't really know where exactly they were taken. He just remembers what direction the people who took him rode off in. So he says that it's north of the town somewhere in the Neverwinter Woods. It's somewhere in there. He doesn't know where. He just knows it's somewhere there. With that, I'm assuming you would all like to spend the night in the tavern. When you show up after freeing the town, the tavern keeper will do his best to bring all of the food and wine and alcohol that you guys would want, and you all may take a long rest.
Would like that for us.
Short
So I'm
rest
assuming all
IRL.
of you would. Yes, and with that, I think we should take a short break.
Welcome back to the... Why is my transition not working? Hello. Welcome back to the second half of Lost Mines of Phandelver. I hand over to Darth.
All right, so we just finished. We just left the group as they took a long rest, sleeping the night at the local inn after bravely clearing out the bandit hideout. And I will leave it up to everyone about what and where they want to go. What do they want to do?
We had a promise to the merchant of the slobbery shoe to fulfill, yes?
Yes.
Elios
you can
would
go
want
talk
to head
to
there
him.
straight away.
Yeah, you can go talk to him about it when you arrive.
Please, can you flavor the left boot making a squelching noise everywhere he goes?
No, I've tried
See,
it.
I meant to do that. I meant to say that every single step you take leaves a little wet trail in its wake. I just forgot about it.
What about every
until we
breath I
keep
take?
mentioning it. Yeah. But yeah, every time you take a step, there's little. It's a little like you leave a little wet.
I'll buy a
print.
new
There you
shoe.
go.
All
right.
Regardless.
But
yeah, I'd like to tell him that we fulfilled his request.
all right. Well, then our deal is set, and I don't have to call the guards on you.
Indeed.
Jose, is there anything else I can help you with?
Not I, though perhaps my companions. Anybody need to buy anything?
Nope.
Nothing of interest to me here. I feel as though we should go
Look across the street, they were nice to us.
try and seek some sort of something to do. I feel bored just sitting here after killing him. To clearing that den. I feel like we need to gain more
You can go do that.
favor.
Out of my shop, please. Thank you.
Oh, that was awfully rude, but okay.
I mean, you were speaking of murdering people. I wish not to happen in my
The
shop.
What?
people that he told
Good-
us to
good.
murder.
Good sir, we were not speaking of murder, we were speaking of quests.
Try the local stores. Try the local tavern. I don't know.
You act as though I'm some sort of man who would kill for fun. I'm not. I have a family name to uphold.
He's gonna look you up and down. Whatever helps you sleep at night, kid.
Don't you dare disgrace the Dragon Breath name.
I'm just gonna walk out of the shop.
Yeah,
You know, head to the cart that we had our cart that we were traveling with. I assume is empty.
I'll give him a look of disdain, and then I will follow my party outside of this shop with the idea that I will never shop there once ever again.
You never shopped here to begin with. Your friends did. Okay.
Yeah, yes, but I have a potion of yours, and I'll hold up a potion of healing, and I'll say, and it smells disgusting, and I'll walk out.
So do your friends, but I didn't say anything.
Maybe it's because you gave him a wet boot. No, leave.
Listen, no one told me why you needed the boot.
The door is closed.
Alright. So where do you wish to go?
I'm gonna suggest we head north.
Well, perhaps we should speak to the townsfolk first to find out if anybody needs anything done to the north. Certainly, if we could do a couple of good deeds on the road. Sometimes people need escorting to the north, or even things delivered. The local tavern's usually a good place to find out if anybody needs any help.
Yeah, so when you go to the tavern, as it wasn't really that long since you guys left, but everyone has been celebrating as they're now free of the bandits' control, so they're all very happy about that. And so there are a lot of people lying around and stuff like that. There are a few people who are sobered up and awake. There are a lot of people who aren't. And yeah, the barkeep is at the bar. And who do you wish to look for or look at?
I'd like to start with the barkeeper, if that's okay.
Of course. How may I help you, sir? Heroes of the town.
Just wondering if you've any news of any work, sir.
I have a couple people. I've heard a couple of rumors about who may or may not need help.
Okay.
That depends. What are you? Who are you? Are you looking for anyone in particular?
No? Though, of course, work of the nature that would both help those in need and also do a good deed would be ideal for me personally.
Well, uh, Darin, he is with the Order of the Gauntlet. He has some quest. The old owl well, I think, is where he said he needed it. I'm not sure. You'd have to ask him. I've heard one of the sisters at the local church said something about needing adventurers, asking for your help. Yeah. I
At
can't
this
think of
point,
anyone else.
I will remind the party of the quest we were given by the lady we saved from the innards of that cell of wanting to recover her jewels.
All right. To be fair, she didn't say she wanted you to recover it. She was saying that like this is a family heirloom. It's worth a lot of money, and I'm telling you the location of it, so that way this could be your reward. So it wasn't. She wasn't asking for you to like go recover it for her. She wasn't like, "Thank you for saving me. Now go do this fetch quest for me." It was more like, "If you wish a reward for this, this is a location of a treasure I know of."
Well, at the end of the day, it's still kind of
Either
a
way,
similar thing.
I just
of,
wanted to
like,
make sure so you don't try to
the
find her because I
location.
don't know where she went.
Ah,
She went home.
So at the end of the day, it's still kind of just more of a we know the location of this, and it's
Yeah,
somewhere that we
know where some treasure is.
Yeah.
If we end
Yes.
up in Thunder Tree.
Speaking of, as soon as you
Old
mentioned
Alka
the Thunder Tree,
That dog is trying to get out of your room, by the way.
I know. The thing is that I'm here by myself. None of my family's here, so I don't want to let them out because I have a big house, so they're gonna pee somewhere. Even though I let them out, I don't trust them. As soon as you mentioned Thunder Tree, the barkeep says one of the farmer boys, one of the halflings, sons, one of the halfling farmer's sons, I believe. He mentioned something about the Thunder Tree. You might, if you're heading that way, you might as well speak to him about whatever he needs.
Where could we find the farmer boy? Well, do we have a name for him?
His name is. It's a hard name to pronounce. That's kind of why I wasn't trying to say.
You can chuck it in chat if you want.
Quelling. That's my best attempt. I'm putting it in chat right now.
Quelling?
Oh. Yeah. He will be off to the fields, on the other side of the entrance where you all first arrived from. And he has some type of quest. Please keep in mind, this is all just town gossip, so, they may or may not need something, but, I mean, if you're heading out, might as well give them once over and ask.
We'll have a word with him.
Alright.
And just after that, I can never remember this bloody guy's name. The guy we saved, the soldier. Seldar, yeah, or Sildar. I'd like to ask him where he thinks we should look next for the dwarf.
Well, from what I'm aware of, he was taken to.
Can't remember either of their names. It's bad, isn't it?
All right, I'm gonna be honest. I really don't like D&D. They keep giving me really hard names. Give me something simple. But Sildar.
Salad.
Saladin.
Sildar. I keep forgetting the R part. Leave me alone. All right. I gotta butcher some names. I know that he was taken to a castle of some kind. Rafnir. I know he was taken to a castle of some kind. The glass staff said it was north somewhere.
So he's at that castle that we don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, you don't know. Hey, hold on.
While we're here,
Yeah,
you
the
should watch that
castle.
clip.
The castle was like towards the north in the Neverwinter Forest, which is why I suggested that we head that way.
The north would probably be the best idea, and I mean, we could also head towards the town and attempt to collect that treasure.
Well, I think we'd agreed to head north. We just I was just seeing whether there
here,
were.
let me
if
give you
we
guys.
could collect
I'm
all
not,
the quests
Also
in
mine
that
is north.
direction.
Alternative quests towards the north. Yes, excellent thinking. Whatever reward we can possibly take, whatever fame we can gather, seems like the proper.
here, let me
Proper
give you guys
tools.
the
Fame and
the world
rewards.
map. I'm not
Whatever
sure
good
if
we can do.
Yes, that's what I mean. Good.
Darth, don't worry about the world map. I'll give you the world map.
Oh no, I have it. Like the book gives you.
No.
one.
I will give you the world map because it don't not have a proper. Yeah. Just use that.
Did anybody watch that clip, dude? It's top tier.
I can't watch it while live, but that map will do for anything that you want to know about.
Well,
the Forgotten Realms.
All right, but yeah, we don't need to go that far in the realms. That's why this is like a
No.
local-
If you can zoom in and it's got like all the little things in the area as well. That's the point.
All right, if you want to use the big
cool.
map, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, I
Cool.
got my own little map here.
Oh,
that
yeah,
I'll
look at that.
be sticking with.
Yeah, it's insane.
But yeah, so you know that Thunder Tree is from your maps. You know Thunder Tree is north. If you have to go to the old Owl Well, that is east. And you know that the castle is somewhere north, so it would be in the same direction as the Thunder Tree. So yeah. What would you all like to do?
I want to head to the southwest of town. Or no, southeast, away from the sea. As far as possible, as close to the Sword Mountains as we can get before we're kind of outside of town. I want to give Droop that spear that we recovered, and a little bit of gold, and just send him on his way.
You want Troop to leave?
Where we're going is very dangerous, Droop.
But
You handled opening the doors well, and we appreciate that, but it's only going to get worse.
well,
You don't want to get enslaved
if you
by
want me to
bugbear again.
leave, I'll leave. But
I want you to be your own person, Droop. I want you to find your destiny. Now, in the mountains, across on the other side, there's the Crypt Garden. A forest full of treants, great twisted trees. If you can find gnomes there, tell them you know me. Tell them I sent you. Alright? They'll take care of you. If you see a great green dragon, her name is Claugil Matar. Hide. She is a wicked creature. But she presides over the Crypt Garden. You understand? So, find my people.
right. As he turns to leave, you can tell he is very not prepared for this journey, as the spear tip is in his hand and he is holding the stick up as he is marching off in he thinks is the right direction.
Don't you guilt trip me. This fucking goblin's leaving. All right.
He'll find his own.
I mean, the fact that he doesn't know which end of the spear to hold is kind of reinforcing the fact that he is an enormous liability and that bringing him into combat will get him killed.
Yes.
So if you want to make us feel bad for sending him off on his own,
Yeah.
it's either that or we find him a job in town if someone wants to employ a goblin.
Which they don't.
Otherwise, it seems like
somebody
he's
hates
getting
them, right?
himself killed regardless.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as he gets killed out of our sight, we don't have to feel guilty for it. Right. Moving onwards.
So you
Fucking hate
have
goblins.
you have Saldar's quest to go to the castle.
I'd like to go and speak to the farmer. Kelly.
I was gonna say I was
Please.
just gonna lay out the options because I know I said a lot and.
I want to go and speak to Colleen, please.
Do it.
Okay.
Yep. Damn straight. So I head over to him and.
All right.
He's a farmer, correct? So I'm looking for him in farmy areas.
Yeah. They said that it was. So you guys came in from the south.
Sure.
No, you guys came in from the north. So he said it was off to the south. So you guys are already in that area. He said it was a halfling.
Yep.
He said his farmer was a father. Yeah, his father was a farmer.
Okay. So yeah, I'll look for a halfling farmer, and if I can see one in their field, I'll call out to him. And is Colleen around?
Yeah, he should be around here somewhere. Colleen. And then you see in the barn, off the ways, you see a little halfling kid running out. Yeah, Pops. You got some people asking for you. So, all right, and then come up. Heard you wanted to speak to me?
I understand that you had some information about Thunder Tree, or perhaps something you wished done.
Oh, he kind of opens his eyes a little bit and realizes that you're them. You're the adventurers. Oh, my apologies. Yes. Uh, yeah. Well, I also the big thing is that I know a way into the gang's hideout, as I'd seen them leave there a couple times, but I do have some things I need done in Thunder Tree. Uh, uh, there's a druid there. Uh, he might know the whereabouts of the castle. And the cave that everyone's searching for. Uh, he might know the location of both.
I'm sorry, DM. Does this druid have a name? Or perhaps a circle
Redoth.
that he is part of?
Redoth. It doesn't say. It doesn't say what circle he's part of. It just says consult with the druid that's there.
Okay, and
so.
he's in Thunder Tree, correct?
Yes, he should be in Thunder Tree.
Thank you.
He'll know, or
We're
he
headed-
should know some location. So.
We're headed that way, young man. We'll see what we can do, and thank you for your time and information.
Of course, any way I can
Appreciate
help.
it. Well-
I'm sorry I did not come to you sooner about
No,
the
we've been
gang's
busy.
hideout. But
And besides,
thank you for ridding us of them. They were, how do you say, dicks.
that is no problem. We did what was right. Look after yourself, young man, and help your father.
Of course.
No, pat him
He'll
on
go
the
back
shoulder.
into the he'll go back into the barn, as he was actually doing work for his father, just in the barn and not out in the fields. So
Or before he leaves, I'll look at him and say, I don't recall ever using the word dick, but I guess it fits.
well, he'll turn to you and say, "Were they not dicks?"
It's just not a word that we would use. You said it'd be a word of us, and I don't recall.
Well,
As part
You
of
say
an
what you
oppressive
want, I just,
aristocracy, I think it's a good way to describe him.
thank you. If you'll excuse me, and he'll go back to do his work.
Nobles like that just extract value from society while contributing nothing.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Uh,
Truth.
I do hate nobles who do nothing for the kingdom.
Really, any accumulation of wealth while people around you suffer in poverty really kind of condemns all nobility to a lower moral standing.
as you
Fair
guys,
enough.
as you guys are in the fields, you see some town's guard come up to you. You are the adventurers, correct?
We adventure, yes.
If you would come with me, the mayor would like to have a word with you.
Oh, the mayor, grand person. Yes.
It's
why wouldn't we?
it's nothing bad, I assure you. It's just he has a request for you. Although, seeing as you've done so much for us, I feel as though it might be wrong for us to ask. But he
No.
asked us.
If a good
Always
deed needs
ask.
doing, we can do it.
Always a fan of doing the deeds.
At this rate, we're going to have to send
Does he
Corbin
need a
to the
goblin
old owl
butler?
well, and we'll send
You will
Jin
die.
to
You will die.
Thunder Tree. I'll wander off
Listen.
to northeast.
I got a
You can
22
just sneak around
AC
Thunder Tree as like
for
a
5
squirrel,
turns.
find the druid, just sneaking it out. That'll be fine.
Please do. I would love to run single sessions where all the characters die in the end.
With a 22 AC for 5 turns, I feel like I can at least win one fight.
Yeah, depending on where
run
you
him.
go, there could be a couple other fights that
I'll
come
just
after.
fireball him. Anyway, we'll go to the mayor.
Yeah, he's got a fireball scroll. He's fine.
As you go to the what's the word I'm looking for? The town hall. You go in. It's nothing really grand. It's a small town again.
Is anybody
You can tell.
switching past the inn to collect me as you walk through town, or am I just going to stand there with my dick in my hand?
I
I
didn't
assumed
realize
you were
you'd
with them.
stayed behind.
I would love to watch him with his dick in his hand, to be honest
No,
with you.
I stayed behind because I didn't care for the townsfolk needing aid. I would like to continue the main quest that we were on.
Yeah, I'll look at him as we pass the inn, and I'll say, "Oh, well, never one to help the town folk, but never one to give up a scroll, eh? You say I'm the bad person in the party, huh?
I just shrug at you and say,
Why
"Where are
don't you-
you heading now?"
Why don't you tag along? The mayor has
As a member
has
of the ruling
offered a
class,
quest."
he's concerned about what's in it for him and not about what's good for the people.
Well, he does seem of more of the selfish nobles, but he's always been a good friend.
To another noble, to someone else of equal economic standing.
Well, he's helped us before. I feel like maybe he considers you
Beneath
at
him
least
economically
worthy of
aren't
his.
people.
Well, I treat everybody in the party with respect. I just need a reason to treat them with respect. You know?
Yeah, he treats you guys with respect. He's put his body on the line for us at least once. It's just the other people around him. He's hesitant to defend until at least they give him a reason. You know, he's a good man.
Slow to trust. You know? But yeah, I'll follow. Now.
All right.
As long
Well,
as good rewards are ensue, I'm sure.
skipping back forward in time, you enter their city hall, their little town hall place. It seems like it has seen better days. You can tell that this used to be very lavish, but over time it has just decayed and withered away. And as you are led into the mayor's office, you see a big, jolly man sitting there with a big handlebar mustache as he turns to you and says, "Oh,
Is it white, and does he also wear a red coat?
yes, I am Santa. I'm here to give you all coal. Fuck you."
I mean, who wouldn't vote for Santa, though, if he was running for office? Like,
I know, right?
Who wouldn't vote for Santa? I'd vote for Santa
Yeah.
right away.
Hmm.
But he'll turn to you and say, "Oh, you must be the adventurers. Welcome. As you did not come to speak to me first, allow me to introduce myself. I am... What is his name?
Oh, yes, what a name you have. What's his name? Fantastic. It's a
I
name
am...
of many men.
I don't like you. I am Harbin Wester. I am,
Arvin or Harbin?
Harbin.
Okay.
I'll put the name in chat later. But we have no true functional government here, and I act as sort of a figurehead. I am only mayor in title. I have some level of power, but we are a small town. We don't do anything major, but I would like to reward you for bringing me glass staff. And he'll put a big pouch of gold on the table. This is the reward, the bounty that was on his head. And if it wouldn't be too much to ask, I have one more request for you.
What might that request be, my dear sir?
There are some orcs in an encampment to the east.
East.
In Wyvern Tor. They've just been causing a bit of trouble. I'd be willing to pay you 100 gold if you were willing to take care of them.
Do you happen to have any quests to the north? We're very peculiar to the north, I seems.
Well, I have heard that you're looking for Kragmar Castle. Should you be willing to discover the location of it, I shall be willing to pay 500 gold. As long as you also take care of the problem there as well.
That seems to be of much more financial value to us. I'll turn to the party. Would you rather go kill orcs for 100 gold or discover and clear the castle for 500?
Both.
Which would you rather do first?
Whichever one is closest.
Turn to the mayor. Whichever one is closest, I guess.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I heard some of the townsfolk also had some business to the east, so The only reason I was asking was because I had heard through the vine that you were looking for work, and I just assumed since you were already going to be heading east that I might as well offer this to you. But
Fair enough.
the closest one would definitely be it would be Wyvern Tor.
Good.
Just
It seems to
Thunder Tree is
me.
very far away.
It seems to me, based off of your guess, that you might know the location of the castle, seeing as you know one is closer and one is further. But I'll leave that be.
Well,
Uh,
if I'm not mistaken, the gods got you talking to the old farmer's boy, correct?
I was an old farmer boy, but he was young.
Well, the old
No, the
the
old
old
farmer's
farmer's
boy.
Yes, yes, I know. I'm just joking.
We all said, from what I've heard, he knows of a druid up in Thunder. Was it Thunder Tree?
Thunder
Free.
That the druid may know the location of the castle, and I know Thunder Tree is a lot farther north,
Fair
and
enough.
it's a lot farther off than Wyvern Tower. So
I'll turn my head to Elios and ask him what quest we have to the east. By the way,
I'm going to pipe in, and I'm going to say that if he's asking us to head to Riventor, that is in the east, and Thunder Tree is in the northwest, why are we splitting our resources, heading in two directions?
We're
Is there
not.
more to the east that we know about?
Yes, we were asked to go to the Old Owl Well to the east, but there is a druid in the north who may have the exact location of the castle. Both of these are
keep in mind
Good
that
deeds.
the only official quest you know about is Wyvern Tor. You were only told rumors that other people may have business, may have quests that go to you. You weren't.
oh, fair enough.
You didn't. You haven't
Rumors.
met. Basically, you haven't messed with you haven't met the quest giver yet.
Yeah. So rumors to the north and facts to the east. Well, I guess at that point we go east.
Didn't you
well-
tell us about Daran wanting something to do with the Old Owl Well?
Yeah, but you never talked to him. So
Oh well, no.
he
I
hasn't-
mean, we haven't left the
yeah.
town yet, but yeah, we had.
Well, no. My point
That was
is
east,
so that you
right?
can go get details about it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know that there is things that need to get done in the east.
Ultimately, we have a cave to find.
Okay, we
Okay,
shall find
castle
them.
to find. A castle to find. Sorry, a castle to find and some orcs to deal with, and possibly
a
some
well.
other quests. Regardless, it is best we take as much information as we can on all of them before making any decisions.
From what it seems from the mayor and from the man who told us of the well, the orcs and the well seem to be of the same direction to the east.
And the
So maybe
druid
that would
castle
befit
are
us.
in the north.
Yeah, but rumors, I get the mayor says, rumors to the north, and facts to the east. I guess better to deal in absolutes.
If you're looking for Darian, he is at the Erdermath Orchard. You can speak to him there. He can give you more details about the Old Owl Well. I also heard that Sister Galni was speaking of some banshee. You'd find her at the Shrine of Luck, if you wish to speak to them before you leave. Of course, being adventurers and of the noble class, you can do whatever you wish to do.
The east sounds more interesting to me. I'd rather not deal in rumors. How say you?
They have the men who hired us. If I'm not mistaken, the information that we were given is the dwarves that hired us have been kidnapped. So I do feel that we should not stray from our quest to retrieve and aid our current employees. I think we should find the location and we should assist the man who has already requested our services. The more time we dally, the more danger they're in, the colder the trail gets, and the harder it will be to find them.
That's a fair argument. How say you, Jin? How say you, Elios?
If Gundren is still a hostage, his life is in constant peril, so perhaps Rafir has the best of it. The longer that they keep him, the more likely it is that they extract what they need from him and
If-
they no longer need him.
I'm not adverse to helping people along the way, but if the rumors are to the north, I feel north should be our first port of call. If we gotta head east, it's going to stray us from our path, lead us days, possibly days travel out of the way.
That's a fair argument, for sure, for sure. I slipped my mind the importance of the man that was lost.
But perhaps if
It's
no one finds this way of Echo Cave, the world will be a better place.
yeah, fair, fair. Elios, what say you?
As long as we're doing good on the road, I don't think it matters.
Huh?
I, for one, do not feel a particular bond to this. To seek out this employer any more so than anyone else. There are
But
innocents in trouble everywhere. But if, as a group, we wish to travel north, I am more than happy to do so. Besides, it would be nice to speak with the druid.
yeah, a life lost on our employer's hands when we were sent to save. I feel, as I said, it slipped my mind. I had forgotten. But if a life goes down in our hands, being the ones that we're supposed to save, it will hurt.
But yes, any small diversion or from our path, if we can do good, I'm with Elios in that.
I agree. I'm not adverse to helping along the way. I do believe this is the best course of action for us.
I think it's a fair decision as long as we are able to save those that are innocent. We head to the north.
All right. Sounds good. North.
Right. Well, the party shall start heading.
We'll stop
North?
by the Shrine of Luck for just a second to drop a copper in.
All right. Do you wish to speak to the sister there, or
Yep.
you're just gonna drop it in and leave?
I'll place down a copper on whatever kind of altar or fountain or whatever they have there, and say that a copper to the lady is returned tenfold in gold. And
I'll approach the sister and I will ask her if she knows of any information, of rumors of what have you to the north.
She specifically had information about a banshee.
Yeah, that's what she said. I've been asked to undertake a mission. There's a banshee. Uh, uh, about a spell book. I was asked to answer a question about a spell book. I attempted to go myself, but the banshee would not appear for me. This perhaps though, if you were to bring her this, and she'll pull out a jeweled silver comb and persuade this uh, creature into telling you the location of this spell book. That would be of great help to me. I'm willing to give you 3 potions of healing for your troubles.
I'm going to slowly nod, look to the party, and then nod to her as I receive the comb, and then I'm going to ask her for more details about the quest. Ask
Where
her
is this
what the spell tome is, where the banshee's located.
The spell book belonged to a legendary mage named Bogentle. He was a very powerful mage, and it's where the fuck did my overlay go? I had my map up and now it's gone. All right, yeah. It is in Conberry. It's around there. You'd have to find the trail to lead to her lair, but if you should head there and find it, she knows the location of this tome, and my superiors greatly wish to acquire the tome. For what reasons I am unaware.
So I would inspect my map of the Sword Coast, and Queenberry is to the northeast.
It is. It's near Old Owl Well, and
Indeed.
also the location you were given for Wyvern Tour.
Mhm. And our approximation of the castle
We haven't got a
was
clue. Just north.
But you do know Thunder Tree.
it was to
There's
the
someone there who might know.
northwest. Yeah.
Yeah, but there may be other people that know. To me, it looks like we can make a beautiful circle of this trip. But nevertheless, I think we can discuss that out of session, probably. Yeah, well, thank her for her information.
Mhm.
Of course. And
And more be praised.
with that, I'll leave it up to the party. Where do we want to go? What do we want to do?
To speak to Darren.
Oh, of course.
Order
of
the
course.
gauntlet, Old Owl Well. Yeah.
To the
He is the orchard,
Yeah.
Edermath Orchard.
Edemuth. That's the one.
As you go there, it's an apple orchard. You see people out and picking in the fields. As you ask, they'll point you to the house. And as you meet him, Darian will turn to you. He'll be like, "Ah, you must be the adventurers I was told were coming. My name is Darian. I am part of the Order of the Gauntlet.
What does that mean?
It is we don't need to get into that.
It's sex
We can
club.
talk. We can talk about that
Oh, wait,
later.
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm sorry.
I'm onto you.
He's gonna like look around and be like, well, I was told stories of some prospectors in near Old Owlwell. They were digging around in the ruins of the town there, and the prospectors were chased. They were chased out by some undead. It's only a 2 days walk from here, but I mostly just to figure out why these undead have arisen now of all times.
My friend, is this of immediate importance? We have a friend in the north who is of.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
hold you there, and I'd say prospectors. They seem like they could. Are the prospectors still within the area? Have they been taken? Have we heard from them? Do we know more? Because the dwarves were digging.
From what I was told, they were just. No one has been to the town since it was destroyed, and
Can
they
you give
were
me
the. Sorry.
vague description of the prospectors?
I'm just gonna let you know you're not gonna find the prospectors because I don't know where the prospectors are. I'm just, Book doesn't tell me where they are.
You could just
Or
say that.
Yankee from the
if you
astral
want
plane.
us, if you want
They're
us
all
to-
dead. There.
Okay.
Is that better?
Well, at that point, it's not of immediate danger. We head to the north, where we have a man who is alive.
Corbin, let's hear of the knowledge. I'm interested, if nothing else. Besides,
what I
we
was
may at some
told-
point pass it. It is worth having our journey. Any warning we can get of what we might encounter on our journey is worth it. Now, I'm sorry, sir. You were saying.
No problem. As I was saying, as I said, no one had ventured into the town in years, and the prospectors were the first ones to go. And when they did, they were chased out by groups of zombies and undead of the sort. I'm not sure why. It's mostly just because that town has been empty and dormant for years, but now zombies and undead have arisen all of a sudden. It's a curious sight. It was one of our old towns.
Well, indeed. That is worrying. I thank you for your information. If we do head that way, we will investigate, but right now there are many different directions that we are being sent and pulled, indeed.
Of course. I
Thank you for your
understand
time,
if
Darren.
you can't. And have a good day.
You too.
Well, then, I guess I'm going to suggest, with everybody spoken to now, I suggest we head back to the inn and confer heading over lunch.
That sounds excellent. Do you think we might confer out of session? Is that all right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah, I think
whilst
that's
it could be
probably the
interesting role played, I think if we take our characters' personalities out of it, we might end up doing more
Probably.
fulfilling and interesting things.
So,
Cool.
with that, I think it's a good place to just end session for tonight. So we don't have a clear heading. So, as we leave the group with many headings, unknown castle locations, some ruined zombies, orcs to the east, and a banshee to speak to, I shall come to MVPs, and I will come to. I'll come to Salty first. I'm gonna go reverse.
I genuinely have never been first in MVPs in the history of this channel. This is fantastic. I feel great.
I'll make sure you're last every time now.
Me
No,
too.
because he saves the best for last. That's why I go last every single time. I would send my absolute best of MVPs to a absolute literal butt fucking of a boss enemy in one turn by our
One
dear
person.
ranger.
I had to double his health and then give him extra health just so he didn't die immediately. And then Refier just killed him anyway, and I was like,
Don't worry, I'm very excited for level 5, at which point I'd never ever scale ever again.
I come next to Den.
Again, the ranger who one-tapped the boss. I mean, there's not a lot better than that.
James?
I still have absolutely no idea what Oscar was actually saying when he says, I have the family name of Cuckold. I have no idea what
Did
he
I
was
say cuckold?
I'm sure you went, the family name of Cuckold, and I was just like, I must have
don't
misheard
recall
this,
saying
but I
that.
don't know what he actually said, and it just amused me for a long time.
Don't recall saying cuckold.
I don't think he said cuckold either.
I don't think he
Yeah.
said cuckold, but I don't know what he did say. I just know that that's what I heard. And it was brilliant. And I even asked about it in chat, and it just never went anywhere.
I confirm that the name of my family is Dragon Flame.
No, it is now
Dragon's Breath,
canonically
you said.
cuckold.
The following
Dragon's Breath,
sentence, you
Dragon's
said
Breath,
Dragon's
Dragon's
Breath,
Breath.
which is why I knew I'd heard it wrong. I just don't know what you did say. Secondly, Darth's determination to give us a goblin and our determination to give it back. We don't want it. Keep it.
Alright, to be fair, this
already stole
wasn't
a
like
wolf. We already have a
this
wolf
wasn't me
companion.
pushing it on you guys this time. It's just the character he latches onto whoever saves him. And so he says he does anything he can to stay with the party. And so
Well, maybe you should have given him a better name than Droop. If you had
that's
called
what
him,
the book gave him.
yeah, but if you had called him like Roberto, we probably would have kept the dude.
So goddamn, no more Roberts, okay? No more Roberts.
Yeah.
That's I
Roberto,
now know
ride
the
Robert
druid-
into battle. Then we
I
just-
now know the druid's name. And Miego.
Robert.
Miego, your MVP.
Oh, since we already covered the ranger murdering everything, I'm gonna go with Robert actually hitting stuff because I think every single one of Jin's attack rolls failed this session.
One hit.
But Robert's hit, so he did all my hitting for me. So
Yeah. I got a little MVP for everybody. James, 100% murder ranger, killing the boss. That I was like, I'm gonna make sure he has mage armor. He's got shield on. This is going on for a couple turns, right? No, it didn't even make it to a full round before everyone was dead. Dan with his just complete determination of just I do not want to help these town folks. All right, I want to go to this castle. Fuck you guys. As I'm laying out, here are quests. Here are money you could get. Here is XP you murder hobos could get. But no, I want to go to the castle. Yeah. Miego not rolling anything higher than a 7 with every single attack he did, but also being an ostrich, I assumed that you left that form at the end of last session when we
it
took
lasts
our
an
little short
hour.
rest.
I'm using it.
Our little short rest. So then you being just you being ostrich was really funny. And then Salty with his unlimited Palpatine power, going fucking drunk off of the lightning power that he got was also pretty funny. I really like
Yeah,
that.
we love casting Zaratholt and then being unable to uncast Zaratholt.
I did discover what exactly you mean by doing a Palpatine by YouTubing it at the end of last session. I have now seen the little moment. Yeah.
But,
Okay,
Yeah.
well, marvelous. I think if that's where we're going to call it. Jack, it is so nice to see you back. Why the hell are they not in my mini feed? How annoying. I think it was 2 gift subs, I think. And
Short
your
at
own
the top.
sub, thank you so much. Oh yes, good shout. Yes, 2 gift subs and a regular sub. It is so nice to see you. I'm so glad that your journey
Can I
was
have a new
well.
MVP?
Yeah, sure.
The fact that James has continually, for the last like 3 sessions, just said "good shout" for any time anybody says anything that's helpful for him has been
Good shout.
so goddamn entertaining. Like I'll be like, "Oh, by the way, James, E3 is dead." He'd be like, "Good shout, Salty." It
Good
is
shout, Salty. Good shout.
goddamn so
Huzzah!
fucking so hot.
Okay, well, anyway, on that note, we will end. Let's go raid a friend. Where are we going? We are going to Lawful Stupid RPG. Because that's a good place to be. Just grab your sub raid, grab your raid call, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for some more Skyrim.
Oh yeah, I'm sub now. Thanks.
See you later, guys. If you guys want to say goodbye.
Bye.
See you then.